The story has romance, intrigue, humour, and of course chocolate.
And these are for your husband, to awaken the passion. You've obviously never met my husband.
It's 26 years since Joanne Harris's novel Chocolat caused a sensation, selling over 1 million copies. Within a year, it was a multi-Oscar nominated movie starring Juliette Binoche and Johnny Depp.
What I love the most is that it's not really about chocolate at all. It's about joy, it's about sensuality.
Despite the book being like 25 years old, I think a lot of the themes were actually more relevant than ever.
The book and the film follow the story of single mother Vianne, who mysteriously arrives in a small French town and sets up a seductive chocolate shop opposite the church.
It's a kind of Western. Westerns generally are based on the ideas that a stranger comes into a village where somebody bad is in charge, picks a fight with them, there is a showdown, and then they leave.
The almost magical power of her chocolate soon pulls in many villagers, but causes clashes with a strict mayor and priest.
Opening a patisserie during the Holy Lenten fast, I could imagine better timing.
Oh, but it's not going to be a patisserie.
Then what do you intend to?
It's a surprise.
Joanne was born in Yorkshire, where she still lives. While working as a teacher, she wrote 2 Gothic novels, but for a third, turned to her family background.
I was born in a sweet shop. It was a corner shop in Barnsley that belonged to my grandparents, as my mother is French, my father is English, and I thought, you know, maybe I could write something that is about me, my memories of France, and that feeling that I used to get when I went to France at Easter and saw these shops, which didn't exist in Barnsley.
Chocolat became a publishing sensation around the world.
I remember seeing about 6 or 7 people on the tube reading the book and thinking, wow, this is unexpected.
Journalists covering the book's success motivated Joanne to investigate the real world of chocolate.
I went to chocolate shops, chocolate factories. I saw chocolate being made for the first time.
The film inspired many people to become chocolatiers, including Yorkshire chef David Greenwood-Haigh, who went on to teach Joanne about chocolate making.
When we put the chocolate on top, it's got something to hold on to. Chocolat did influence me, otherwise I'd have been doing more savoury things.
David became embedded in the world of chocolate production. He invited Joanne to the chocolate-growing island of Principe off the coast of Africa.
I'd never seen a chocolate tree with fruit on before, anything like that, and it was a wonderful experience.
Historically, cocoa pods were exported, but the locals didn't make much money from them. David was involved with a project to bring chocolate making to the island.
When I was talking to little kids on the island, a lot of them had never had chocolate before. Some of what we did was to educate children about what it was that their parents might be making, and that was very rewarding.
Projects like this are helping locals benefit from chocolate.
It was a big deal for the locals because now they were making chocolate.
Back at home, the success of the book let Joanne give up teaching and become a full-time author. She has since written 19 more novels, including 3 sequels to Vianne's story. But now, she's looking to the past.
Perhaps to understand where you're going, you have to look back at where you came from. So I thought maybe this is the time to write Vianne's origin story.
Today, Joanne has come to a local bookshop to give fans a sneak preview.
So to help you concentrate, I have brought some chocolates that my friend David Greenwood-Haigh and I made today.
The new story is set in Marseille and tells how Vianne is introduced to chocolate by Guy, who is based on Joanne's friend David.
Those little squares of chocolate I'd had as a child were nothing like this. I put the rest of the chocolate aside. My mouth was furred with darkness. He grinned. Don't you like it? Not at all.
Oh, that was just lovely, wasn't it?
Really lovely.
Thank you, Joanne. And Vianne, the prequel to Chocolat, is released this Thursday.
All right, it's time now to welcome our next guest. It is the Boogie Woogie.